Oh hey, EasyAgentPro, it's Tyler. Just sort of looking through stuff here. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're all growing your businesses and growing what you're doing online there. I'll put a comment below if you're having success with Facebook ads or not. But we just set up this campaign. We're doing about $500 a day on Facebook, and we set up another one that's getting about $1 email opt-ins, right? And so I just wanted to like put this out there. I read a book recently. You guys have heard this guy, like Grant Cardone, 10x rule. Nothing too mind-blowing here, but really wanted to share something with you. I'm gonna go make some coffee too. Got a 10x the mind with coffee.
What's that haunting aroma?
I don't know.
Oh.
But a lot of agents will email in. They'll try. I just got one earlier today. They'll email in. They'll say, "Hey Tyler, I tried $20 on Facebook, and sorry, I'm just making some coffee." And they'll say something like, I spent $20 on Facebook, and none of the leads that I got, I got 10, got 20 leads, depending on the market they're in, right? And got 10, 20 leads, none of them converted into anything, right? And here's the thing, I had a coaching call with this client on Thursday, yeah, today's Friday, so it was yesterday, and she and we looked over her entire setup, and what she's dealing with, she doesn't have anything on her Facebook page, she doesn't have anything on her CRM set up or anything. Sorry, I'm gonna grind some coffee. But when you're spending that money to get those emails, like it's no duh they're not converting, because you don't have the proper infrastructure there for those emails to convert in, right? So what you need on the back end, and I'm gonna tie this all back to the 10x rule here in a second. Stick with me. Guys, if you make coffee, you should really check these out. They're these Kalita Wave coffee makers. Pretty nice. Anyway, what was I talking about? So you get the email, then you need blogs. You need like 2 blogs a week. You drip those to the email. Initially, when they opt in, you need to send them a text and an email asking them to schedule. You can use Calendly of Kelvin. Kelvin's gonna edit my videos now so they look a little better. You use Calendly there to send them a link to schedule with you, and then in the PS line of all those emails you're going to send them with blogs, you're also going to include your Calendly link. That way, you're buying emails and then you're getting appointments, and Calendly is doing the cold calling for you, right? There are 2 ways to build businesses, right? Some guy emailed me and he's like, my CEO, Gary Keller, right? Gary Keller of Keller Williams, he's like, Zillow's going to call you, Placer's going to call you, they're all going to call you, and they're all going to try to sell you leads, and that's all bullshit. You should ignore them and just talk to people. And that's right? That's true, you should do that. But right now, you happen to live in a world in 2017 where you can go out there and you can spend $1,000 a month on Facebook ads. You can get about 800 to 1,000 emails. If you're in a competitive market, maybe you can get 200 emails to 500 emails for that. If you do that every month, for a year, never have to spend, you can just spend time talking to people in that database, right? So it's where do you want to spend your time? Where do you want to spend your effort? Where do you want to spend your money? Right now, I don't know in 2 to 3 years where the market will be, right? Who knows? Maybe Facebook, like in 2 to 3 years, Facebook ads, they're going to be 3, 4x expensive. If you can't make it work now, you're screwed then. Instagram ads too, those are going to be 3 to 4x expensive. I was listening to the Facebook earnings call on, if you listen to stock earnings calls, they've run out of ad space as of December, right? So they've run out of ad space, which means there are more advertisers coming, but there's no more space to show the ads. So what's that mean for prices? Going to go up. Last year, from last year to this year, so that's 2016 to 2017, in Arizona, it 4x'd. The CPM, the cost for 1 million views of an ad, 4x'd. So if you're an Arizona realtor, would you rather, all right, so let's take the Gary Keller thing, and let's take, let's tie this back a little bit. My coffee's done here. I'm gonna sit back down and do some actual work, not just yapping on a video. So you guys can go do some actual work too, right? Don't just sit and watch these people talk on YouTube videos. You're never gonna get shit done that way. So you want a 10x, right? Everyone wants 10x. You should want a 10x. If you don't want a 10x, your goal's not high enough. You're gonna fail. But let's say you're sitting there in Arizona, and you spend, let's say, $1,200 a month. you get 1,000 emails a month for a year. Let's not even talk about the ones that convert right out of the gate. You then have a database of 12,000 people that you can send tips to, tricks to, and convert from. I mean, your whole business next year is done for you. You don't have to spend a dime on advertising next year because you already got the infrastructure. It's all about the infrastructure. People email me, and they're always at the crux of what everyone asks me, the people I consult, is how do I do a miracle? How do I make $1 million with nothing?
Knowledge.
You know how you make $1 million with nothing? Easy. Buy 1,000 emails a month this year, and next year you make $1 million with those 12,000 emails, and you're good, right? It's a little bit of it sucks for this year, but if you put that timeline on it, anyone can like swim underwater for the length of the pool because they know when they're going to stop, right? So it's having that stopping point of, okay, I'm going to suck it up for this long, and then at the end of it, I'll have this thing built up, right? But most people don't succeed in real estate because they never bite the bullet initially to get the ball rolling. Once you have those 12,000, then you're going to have enough clients, and then those clients are going to give you referrals, right? Everyone's always like, how do I become the next big referral agent? Easy. This year you go out there, buy 1,000 emails a month. You convert them. It doesn't take a genius to convert 1,000 emails a month into clients. It really doesn't, right? It takes a genius to turn 10 emails into like 10 clients. That takes a genius. You should totally, everyone tries to build their marketing by being a genius. You should try to build your marketing so that you can hire so that you can be so dumb that you can't fuck it up. That's how you should build your marketing. Anyway, have a good weekend. Talk to you.